You're watching the 2016 Cowbellpedia Mathematics Quiz Competition for junior and senior secondary schools in Nigeria. Brought to you by our good friends at Promasidor, the makers of Cowbell Our Milk, and endorsed by NECO. I am Oscar, your quiz master.
Instantly dissolving cowbell milk is both delicious and nutritious. It promotes good health and vitality. Cowbell milk has a blend of the important vitamins which we call Vita-Rich. A, C, D, E and K. Plus vitamin B9, which helps with brain development. We've also got a deliciously creamy new formula that dissolves instantly. Cowbell, now deliciously creamy.
Now, I'm sure by now you know that Cowbellpedia is full of surprises. And yes, you are correct. There is no applause, no audience. Our 12 finalists are not even here. So if this isn't the final, then what is it? Today you're going to meet our 12 finalists, but in another dimension. They fought strong and hard to be here. From the prelims to the semifinals to the finals. We know their names, we know the name of their schools, we've seen their scores. They've been quite impressive, but how much of them do we actually know? Find out more after this milk break right here on Cowbellpedia.
The new Cowbell Choco formula has been stolen. Get it back at all costs. Tasting new Cowbell Choco gives you the get up and go to be at the top of your game. Now with Vita-Rich Plus Iron. New great tasting Cowbell Choco, a creamy chocolatey drink that helps give energy to get up and go.
Now, before we got to this point, we've had some very interesting moments on the show. Our contestants have been funny, afraid, serious, and even quite emotional. Will probably bring 1 or 2 tears to your eyes. And I'll be sure to show you some of those clips on this episode. What do you think your greatest strength is?
God.
Okay. What do you think your greatest mathematical strength is?
Okay. I don't know.
Are you very fast? Are you good with numbers, decimals, quadratic equations?
I don't know.
So in your family, who does not like maths?
My mom.
Why do you think she doesn't like maths?
I don't know.
You didn't try to teach her maths?
She's already old.
So you're not old though?
You're not old though.
My name is Azuka Kalistu Shinamelon. I am from Mosino Marka Memorial Secondary School, Ekulobia, Anambra State.
You look like somebody that likes food though. What's your favorite meal?
Rice.
So if you win 1 million naira on this show, they won't cook anything special for you?
They cook.
My name is Nwobi Chukwuemeka. I school at Federal Science and Technical College, Oka, Anambra State.
Can you tell me more about yourself?
I also try to sing.
I think everybody would like to hear Chukwuemeka sing, yes? Oh yeah, Chukwuemeka, let me hear you sing.
Nah.
You have to sing. What's the one thing you remember most from that dinner?
The boy that can cook stew.
Are you a good cook yourself?
No.
So if you're at home alone and there's nobody and there's food around, you just starve to death?
We eat biscuits.
What's your favorite food?
Jollof rice.
Just your mouth like jollof rice. What do you do on a normal day at home when you're not in school?
I perform everything fun when I reach Lagos. And I never expect to visit Lagos in this level. That is why I'm very happy at this time.
If you want a computer, who is likely to give you?
My dad.
What will you tell him?
I will just greet him in the morning and I will, forward my
Your request.
My request.
My name is Mahmoud Lawal from Loyola JC College, FCT Abuja.
That very deep voice. How do you recognize those that are doing well in your school?
They actually do the best student, but they don't usually do up to 10.
And do they give the best student any award?
Yes.
Cash prize?
Yeah.
A car?
No.
A house?
No.
1 million naira?
No.
With 115 points, Orefe, do you have another pen with you? Okay, hold on to that pen. You're going to need it in the final. Congratulations. Phone, you're covering your face. Well done. Look at me. You did well. You did well. Unfortunately, the journey ends for one of our contestants. Phone. Really sorry to break this news to you. You did so well. Well done, Samuel. Eddie Young, drop your pen. Your journey on Cowbellpedia ends here. Well done to you. You've done exceptionally well. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause to our future inventor. Well done. Juliet, 0.321 seconds. That's quite fast. You want to catch your breath? Emmanuel, encourage her. Give her a hug. Tell her it's okay.
If a man walks at a constant speed of 5 kilometers per hour, how far does he walk in 1.5 hours? A. 6 kilometers. B. 7 kilometers. C. 8 kilometers. And D. 7.5 kilometers. Be part of the Cowbellpedia Best 11. Type SC space your name space location space your answer to 33121 for a chance to win fabulous prizes for the week.
Instantly dissolving cowbell milk is both delicious and nutritious. It promotes good health and vitality. Cowbell milk has a blend of the important vitamins which we call Vita-Rich. A, C, D, E and K. Plus vitamin B9, which helps with brain development. We've also got a deliciously creamy new formula that dissolves instantly. Cowbell, now deliciously creamy.
Now back to the reason for this episode. Our contestants undoubtedly are mathematical geniuses. Thumbs up. But there's a side of them that you will find quite amusing, as I have. Let's kick off with the junior category. She is brilliant. She's petite and very soft-spoken. I remember when she ran off the podium when she found out she made it to the final. Let's meet Fakorede Fafumbi from Biboluwa Academy, Elisha.
Mathematics to me is a simple subject. It's like a wrestling match where your opponent punches you and you have to punch back. That's how mathematics throws questions at you and you have to throw back the solution.
Initially, she was afraid of mathematics, but with the encouragement given to her by her mother and myself, she developed interest.
We started praying about it. How can it be when the brother is good in maths, the sister also going for so many competitions?
Most nights, she comes to me with her problems. I already told her that anytime she has any problem, she come and meet me and she obeys that.
And ever since then, she has been doing very well in mathematics.
In NTIC, she came first in the state level and also went for the national at Abuja.
And the young man called me that she wanted to give my daughter a scholarship when she saw her performance in Abuja. So I said, I still believe in this school where she's present, Biboluwa Academy.
We've won a lot of laurels at the state level as well as the national level. Thank God when this cowbell competition came around, she has been looking forward for it because her brother had it when he was in jest class?
I came second in the state. I thank God for me went further.
When the quizmaster was like, "Funbi, I think you need to put your pens down now because you won't be needed them anymore." I actually thought I was the one who got evicted, but when I saw on the screen that I was actually moving on to finals, I was very happy.
Going by the academic knowledge that she needs to know, she's there. But we are working specifically on her speech.
We have gone through rigorous trainings, solved many questions.
They've actually helped me a lot. They've been my mentor. They've always been by me.
Funbi is a girl that everybody loves because she takes after me physically. Many people call her small mommy.
She doesn't like to go along with the crowd. She understands herself and understand people around her.
But I'm very happy she qualified and she's now in the finals. And I hope that God will allow her even to stand out as the champion.
I want to say it's not a matter of faith. It's a matter of she's going to win. It's going to be a kind of galore again, recurrence of the kind of feeling we had then in 2012.
Quite a supportive family Funbi has. Next is Balogun Dennis from Greater Tomorrow International College, Ondo State. Now, he's the last man standing out of the 3 contestants that represented his school. So, obviously, there's a lot of pressure on him and a lot is expected of him. He's cool, he's calm, and yes, he is collected. Let's find out what his friends and family have to say about him.
When he was in the primary school, I discovered that he has the talent in mathematics, and I promised him that I will make sure that he go to the apex level.
The fact that my parents took me to one of the best schools in Nigeria where mathematics is highly encouraged made it easier for me.
He represented Ondo State at National Conference competition of STAN, and he actually came third in Sokoto.
Nigerian Turkish Mathematics 2013. He won silver medal.
I was very happy when he took interest in mathematics because most of the children run out of it. They don't want to work. Even though when I was very small, I don't like it. It's one of my seniors that teach me how to do a little that I know.
Even most times when his friends are busy playing, you see him sitting down quietly and solve mathematics.
I look at the comportment of the boy. He's cool, calm, and collected.
In fact, to me, he's a good boy and good in character. Even the relationship with his brothers.
Very helpful to him. You teach him because his brother is also good in mathematics.
He's a kind of person that is very determined, and anything he says that he will achieve it.
There were many exciting parts of the Cowbellpedia quiz show, like the dinner and meeting new friends. But the most exciting to me was when the quizmaster told me that I have qualified for the final.
I just run inside my shop. Thank God, my son has made it.
It was not a surprise to me because I know he has the potential to be the best.
It's a different thing for you to have a fertile soil. It's another thing to have a fiber seed. Balogun Dennis is just like that fiber seed.
And I pray for him that this final stage, he will bring the crown down to Ondo State by special grace.
I want to become a medical doctor in the nearest future because I love helping others.
We can only wish Dennis all the best. Our next finalist in the junior category wants to be a medical doctor. Now, apart from being a mathematician, she also has an endearing smile and also believes that maths is in everything we do. This is Glory from the Ambassadors College, Otta.
The first impression I had about her mathematical ability was when she was even before 1.
I like mathematics because it has to do with everyday life.
She devised a method of doing all the tasks by herself, like moving around.
Glory has been a very good girl. She's doing very well when she's in Jacob Model School.
They discovered it again because she was called one of the Jacob's Great.
She has been going to many competitions based on mathematics and other subjects.
She's a recipient of the AMC with bronze medal.
This was the bronze medal I won at the American Mathematics Olympiad.
In the Mathematics Association of Nigeria, she's part of the group that gets into the finals.
When she come and told us that, Mommy, I'm among the cowbellers, so I was really happy.
The only area I was personally concerned was I think their speed. These are all time-based.
In the 60 seconds part, if I want to actually be the first, I have to be faster than the faster that they will have been.
One thing we've done is also to conduct mock 60 seconds of films for them in the school so that they get used to it already. Your 60 seconds of film starts now. Correct. 2x equals to x plus correct. Solve for b if 1 over b minus. Correct.
Not that she was slow, but the speed I was seeing on TV, I was.
You have to pray and you have to work hard. Don't sleep because others are not sleeping.
Many candidates that actually be at that level of cowbell competition, there's supposed to be a level of endurance.
I'm not the only one good in mathematics in my family. My sister is also good in maths, and hopefully she'll be competing in the 2017 Cowbellpedia competition.
All the best, Glory. Juliet Ekoko, also from the Ambassadors College, Ota, is who I would like to call the definition of luck. 3 times she's faced elimination and 3 times she's bounced back stronger and better. Maybe the 4th time will be a charm. Backed by a family of mathematicians, her persistence has definitely paid off.
My name is Ekoko Juliet. I am 12 years old.
Almost everybody in this family has been making an A in mathematics.
I like math because it's a subject that helps improve your mental abilities.
Even when she was small, if you ask her, Juliet, come and do this one, she will always say, I want to do my own work. Our priority has always been our book.
Some people have the notion that mathematicians are nerds and bookworms, but Juliet is not so. Juliet is fun, she's friendly, she's social.
During my holidays, I like playing games, watching movies, and doing a lot of fun stuff.
She's very determined, and she's always ready to try and try and try.
My Cowbellpedia journey started in grade 7 when my teacher asked people who wanted to do the quiz show.
She called that she was not qualified, she has been dropped. She felt somehow, though I encouraged her that don't worry, all will be well.
She was so determined that she kept reminding me of a particular Bible verse that we consider important in the class, which says that, yes, we are what we are by God's grace, but we still have to put in a lot of effort.
When it was time to write the test for the Cowbellpedia quiz, I got 98%.
Juliet Ekoko is actually the youngest of our participants for this year Cowbellpedia.
At the semi-finals, it was like I was going to go because the people there were obviously better than me.
It was so because the 2 elder sisters made it almost to the final too, but they were dropped just at the last stage.
Yeah, sometimes they'll drop Juliet, but then somehow she always ended up getting back inside, and I'm really surprised and fascinated.
It is much more fun than me and my colleagues, Oyefe and Glory, qualified for the final.
They were so determined from the beginning that they are going to put their best in.
And I know that whoever wins will get the support of the others, but I pray I win.
If a man walks at a constant speed of 5 kilometers per hour, how far does he walk in 1.5 hours? A. 6 kilometers, B. 7 kilometers, C. 8 kilometers, and D. 7.5 kilometers.
Be part of the Cowbellpedia Best 11. Type SC, space your name, space location, space your answer to 33121 for a chance to win fabulous prizes for the week.
Instantly dissolving cowbell milk is both delicious and nutritious. It promotes good health and vitality. Cowbell milk has a blend of the important vitamins which we call Vita-Rich. A, C, D, E and K. plus vitamin B9, which helps with brain development. We've also got a deliciously creamy new formula that dissolves instantly. Cowbell, now deliciously creamy.
My soccer skills might not be as good as my math skills as a quiz master, but I do remember an episode of Cowbellpedia where one of the contestants professed his love for the game of soccer.
I play football when I'm not solving maths.
What position do you play?
Striker.
Striker. Okay. Who's your favorite footballer?
Hazard. I would say Kanu Wankwo.
Kanu Wankwo. Papido. All right. Welcome, Chimezerum. Oluwatomise from Scholars International College, Ota, is another interesting discovery. Now, she currently holds the record on Cowbellpedia for the most correct answers in our Cowbellpedia 60 Seconds of Fame. Now, I'm talking 17 correct answers in 60 seconds. Impressive. But who is Oluwatomise?
Two were evicted in the first preliminary, the semi-final, another two. So we are only left with one.
My name is Oluwatomise. I'm a junior finalist of the Cowbellpedia Maths Quiz competition.
She told me she was being helped by her dad at home and her teachers in the school.
I do employ teacher for her to come and be teaching her at home. Her dad too is a mathematician. He's teaching mathematics before.
I noticed her from the age of 3 that she loves maths so much, and I started working on her immediately. I noticed that because I believe mathematics is the bedrock of all subjects.
Anytime I have problem, I do go to my parents or my teacher to explain it better for me.
It's not a work done by a teacher, but virtually all the mathematics teacher in the school.
During the training, at times I will tell Tumise, you are not solving it. She said, mistress, but I'm getting it.
I was called by a math teacher early in the morning, 3 a.m. I was afraid to pick the call because my daughter left home some days before that day, a little down in terms of her health.
What will have happened to my daughter? Daddy now said that she calm down. I said, I know they cannot call me this time of the day. That means something is going on. So Mr. Bamiyade now said I should not worry, that he's going to send message.
After I went through the message, I now realized that she qualified for the semi-final. I was happy.
And that she even set a record of asking 17 questions within a minute. Up to now, I cannot imagine it.
For a student to answer 17 questions within 1 minute, if everybody in the studio, they were like, is she from your school? I was happy to show that she's a student from my school and she holds the record.
Majoke came second at the finals of Cowbellpedia. And now Tumise is also at the finals of the same competition.
She was the second last year, but I wish to become the first this year.
We study together day and night, and I want her to take a step higher than mine by coming first position.
I'll be proud of her being my child and be given that opportunity for the first time in Ido's family.
The next finalist is Oriofe Daniel from the Ambassadors College, Ota. Now, according to her older sister helped her discover her prowess in mathematics. And interestingly, she's one of the very few that scored 100% in the qualifying examinations. Quite an interesting discovery.
Oriofe means grace. And a child that has a name like that, definitely there are great things ahead of her.
I love mathematics because it's my best subject and I prefer it to all other subjects.
Every time you see her, she's always working mathematics and she looks unruffled. She doesn't feel any stress.
I do tell her, I said, recognize that this is a gift, just like you have a footballer that has a gift of playing football.
Oriofe Daniel actually started in her school from primary school. And right from primary school, she has been a very competitive girl.
The school usually gives scholarships. She couldn't pay tuition fees for 2 or 3 terms.
But when she got admission to secondary school, she she was a changed person.
In her first year in secondary school, as GS1, she was the best student. She got an award. Yeah, she got the best. She was from GS1.
Throughout her junior school, she's not someone that is just good only in maths. She's good all round.
I think her sister helped her to start that, habit of studying regularly. You don't see them in front of the television. You can trust that they won't even put it on.
Even when I'm not in school, I have a conducive place at home where I read. My parents also make sure I have all the books I need to study.
I learned that she's competing for Cowbell. I said, will you be able to do that? She said, yes, she'll be able to do it. At times they have to stay in the school till around 6 o'clock before they could come back. So I didn't like that.
They acceded to the school's demand that, look, let this child stay in school.
Because the Cowbellpedia quiz show was more about speed and about accuracy, so looking for different shortcuts.
There were about 24,000 students that took the exam nationally, and out of all of those, 9 of them got perfect scores, including my daughter.
I was elated. I was like, that's my girl.
We've always made them to understand that when you score 100%, nobody can beat you. You are the beater.
Each time I get to the school, I will start hearing, oh, Daddy Oriofe has come. Daddy Oriofe has come. Everybody seems to know me now because of my daughter.
Nobody has, in this family, gotten to the stage where she is.
She eventually wins the finals. Man, I don't know how glad I will be, but I'll be glad.
Now, we've met the guru who loves football, but we've also had on the show a genius who, apart from solving maths, loves to read. He surely knows his books.
I like reading motivational novels.
Motivational novels?
Yes.
Do you have an example of one?
The one written by Ben Carson,
okay.
Think Big, and the one written by Dennis P. Kimbrough, which is What Made the Great Great.
Do you remember any lines from those books?
He said, never give up, even if there is failure.
It's still Cowbellpedia, and we're taking a look at our 12 contestants in the final from a different angle. But for those of you at home, here's our home plate question for this week.
If a man walks at a constant speed of 5 kilometers per hour, how far does he walk in 1.5 hours? A. 6 kilometers, B. 7 kilometers, C. 8 kilometers, and D. 7.5 kilometers.
Be part of the Cowbellpedia Best 11. Type SC, space your name, space location, space your answer to 33121 for a chance to win fabulous prizes for the week.
The new Cowbell Choco formula has been stolen. Get it back at all costs. Tasting new Cowbell Choco gives you the get up and go to be at the top of your game. Now with Vitality Plus Iron. New great tasting Cowbell Choco, a creamy chocolatey drink that helps give energy to get up and go.
In the senior category, we have Ademola Fatoke from Ota Total Academy, Ota. Now his story is that of resilience. He took the qualifying exams in the junior category but never made it past the state level. His persistence has definitely paid off as he is now a finalist in the senior category.
This is the Fatoke family, and this is our son Ademola Fatoke.
I love martial arts, and I think that's mainly because it's easy and also it gives answers to questions.
When he was graduating from nursery, he took first. So I was thinking probably they don't want us to take him away from the school. But when he now went to another school, he was also doing fine.
When we packed to Ogun State, we did not know any school that was okay in mathematics that we can put him. But she knows, as a woman, she was the one that was scouting here and there, looking for school, and she relocated Otatuta.
The consistency shown by the school in cowbell competitions, junior category, senior category, state levels, national levels, can be confirmed by the awards there.
Even the smallest one, we always tell him, are you working your mathematics?
Yeah, she's fun to be with, and she's my best sibling so far. She's still young, so she can't really disturb me like the older ones.
Demola is a cool guy. He's inquisitive, eager to learn. He likes to read wide. We play games together, play chess together.
They really helped me during the course of this competition because they encouraged me and said, "Guy, you have to win."
When I heard that I qualified for the final, I was very happy.
During their junior category, they were unable to represent the state because Ademola came second in junior category, while Asano came fourth in junior category.
Because of that, he couldn't go for the final, but this other one, he made it.
There was a dinner held for with the contestants. I looked at the people there, I looked at all the contestants, and I was like,
you are not a chartered accountant, but I like their motto, I can. So in anything you do, just know that I can.
I was at work when the mom called me that Demola has qualified for the final.
I'll be happy if his name is announced as the best student 2016 Cowbellpedia senior category.
My role model is Pastor Enoch Adejari Adeboye, and being a mathematician and also a man of God, it's kind of connected to me. He's a spiritual father to millions, and I like to be that too.
Now, while Ademola's resilience paid off, our next finalist is not only a maths guru, but a leader. As the head boy, Ayoluwa from the Ambassadors College, Ota, has been able to successfully balance his responsibility as the head boy, as well as making it to the finals of Cowbellpedia. Did I also mention that he loves Ofada rice? Who doesn't? Let's meet him.
Most of his toys were puzzles, and when he got into secondary school, he started showing the aptitude for mathematics.
There are some children you need to flog before they listen, but just talk to him and tell him, this I don't like, this I want.
He developed this interest because he started reading some of my books and discovered that most CEOs are engineers.
The top 100 CEOs, according to Forbes, all have an engineering degree. So I want to own a company and also have my own engineering degree to boast of.
Even till now, if he does some things, I tell him, Ayo, remember, you are ahead, you are the first. You have people behind you that are looking up to you.
He has a way of coining his own method of solving. That's the unique thing about him.
He joined the cowbell club in his school and he had to work hard. Initially, he didn't make it to the final stage. That was in junior school.
But in senior school, I promised myself that I must make it, and now I'm here.
This cowbell thing is taking you out of class sometimes. When your mates are in class, you can't because you have to go out to solve maths. Even if you don't continue at this stage, I have nothing to lose, I will be happy. He listened to me, but he never took to that decision.
One day I would like to create flying cars because the way that we are situated now in the world, there is 70% water and 30% land, which means that the land is small compared to the water. But when there are flying cars, that means there will be no traffic in the air.
He's always saying, I want to be this, I want to be the head boy, and I want to be the best in mathematics and the cowbell competition.
He was class captain, he was class representative, and now he's the head boy.
He has a schedule so that one will not actually affect the other.
As you can see, it's not all about mathematics. I'm here also helping my mom in the kitchen. My best food is Ofada rice with the right sauce, beef and chicken at the side.
I would say my joy was without bounds because immediately I called the teacher, I've been monitoring them, and the teacher said he qualified.
Even if you don't start very well, just keep on going till the end. So what counts most is that just give a good account of yourself and give a good fight.
I know the other competitors are also very good. So it's going to be about speed, accuracy, God, and maybe luck.
I would say if he eventually wins, it will change some things about me.
Now, it's no surprise that Blessing from the Ambassadors College is a genius in mathematics. And this might not be far from the fact that mathematics played Cupid in her parents' meeting. Now, her excellence in mathematics has always earned her a scholarship every year in school. Let's meet Blessing and find out this Cupid story about her parents.
When I discovered she was good in mathematics, it didn't come to me as a very big surprise because I can say it runs in the family.
Mathematics is actually very simple to me, especially when you don't just cram the formulas, you apply the formulas the right way.
Those that are not very good at it, she like helping them out. Like at home now, she put her junior ones through. She give her assignments, marks it.
My own father was a secondary school teacher, teaches maths and add maths. And I was equally good in mathematics in my secondary school days. I met mother through mathematics, and she approved me to assist her.
In the common class, she came out first, so she had scholarship already. So that want to give me peace of mind that the tuition for ambassadors is gone for that session.
Look, this girl won scholarship to enter, so she will also win scholarship while here. And to the glory and honor of God, since Blessing came here, she won herself scholarship every year to the tune of about 375,000.
This was given to me in my primary school for being the assistant head girl. I also got this on prize giving day in my school, GS3, for being the third overall best student. Then this award was given to me in prize giving day also, for being the overall best student in the season.
She's nice. She's very obedient, humble, and all. She's like the perfect, student.
Mathematics competition, English competition like spelling bee, chemistry, physics, science, some with the stand. All this, she participates in everything and she finds it easy.
Taking care of people has always been something I've loved to do since when I was very young. That's why I want to become a medical doctor. And to become a medical doctor, I need to be good in maths, physics, chemistry, and also biology.
Blessing is determined, and she has this same drive and fire in her. Probably Holy Ghost fire that keeps her going.
My first experience in Cowbellpedia was when I was in junior school. In the written exam, I took 6th position in Ogun State. Actually, that did not make me feel bad or discouraged. I was determined to qualify for the senior category.
We took Cowbell together before the quiz stage came up. And now again, senior school. So let me just say she's my Cowbell twin.
She qualified from the preliminary stage to the semi-final. Myself and the mother, we encouraged her a lot.
Despite the fact that she's a lady, I want to tell you that the determination in the heart is more than that of many men.
And I think she has a very good chance in this Cowbellpedia family because she's fast and accurate.
We are born to win, but to be a winner, you must plan to win, prepare to win, and also expect to win. So I'm expecting to win.
Instantly dissolving cowbell milk is both delicious and nutritious. It promotes good health and vitality. Cowbell milk has a blend of the important vitamins which we call Vita-Rich. A, C, D, E and K. Plus vitamin B9, which helps with brain development. We've also got a deliciously creamy new formula that dissolves instantly. Cowbell, now deliciously creamy.
Now, before we move on to our next finalist, let's go back in time to this very emotional moment on Cowbellpedia. It really did make us all quite emotional. Our next finalist is an epitome of humility. Everybody agrees to his gentility and down-to-earth nature. Aromolaron Adegoke of Bibo Oluwa Academy, Ilesha, is a Nigerian prince who set out to prove to the world that there's more to him than royalty. So far, he's been able to hold his head high. Let's meet this mathematical prince.
eléyìí tẹ́ ẹ sì ṣe yẹ tó sì máa ṣe final ìwọ náà ló máa borí o kì í ṣe mathematics nìkan ló mọ̀ all rounder ni ẹ.
According to Proverbs chapter 1 verse 10, the fear of God is the beginning of all knowledge, and I believe that God is the author of my knowledge.
His kind of humility is very rare, very humble, yet very brilliant.
On several occasions, he has actually forfeited enjoyment just to stay with his books.
He's a very industrious person, very generous and very godly.
He refused to allow Kabiyesi of Ijishaland to use bus or to drive her to take him to the school. He preferred to go through the school bus with his colleagues.
Mi mọ̀ sí ọmọ dáadáa, mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ẹni tí ó ti lé dáadáa wá ní gẹ́gẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ti rí bàbá ẹ̀ sí òun ní alákòjọ gbogbo wa ní Ìjẹ̀ṣàlá.
He is very calculating, very mathematical in reasoning, very exact.
To me, mathematics is just fun, and I love solving it very much. It's like one of my best subjects.
When he did the Cowbellpedia competition in JS3, he missed out. But then he came and told me emphatically that by the time he gets to SS2, he's going to be one of them.
I'm actually excited that Goke came out well in the competition, but of course I would have been surprised if he did not.
He will never retire. He continues to aspire.
Now that I'm in the finals, I know it's going to take a lot on me, but I'll keep working my math. And with the support of my father, the Kabiyesi, my family, my teachers, and God, I know I'm going to come out in flying colors.
Are mathematicians good communicators? Let's find out. If you're not cooking, what else do you like to do?
Write.
Have you written a book before?
Yeah, but it's not published.
Do you have a title for the book?
Yeah,
What's it called?
The Reform.
What's the one thing that is very important to you during this competition?
The big prize.
The big prize. What do you want to do with that?
I'm saving about half of it. And
Okay.
I want to give it to my parents to show my appreciation to them.
What do you do in your free time?
I play basketball. I play a lot of video games as well.
Your favorite video game is?
I can't decide, but for now it's between League of Legends and maybe FIFA.
What about Call of Duty?
I got tired of it.
If you were the president for one day, what's that one thing you would do?
Eradicate corruption.
I like to invent a means of constant electricity.
If a man walks at a constant speed of 5 kilometers per hour, how far does he walk in 1.5 hours? A. 6 kilometers, B. 7 kilometers, C. 8 kilometers, and D. 7.5 kilometers.
Be part of the Cowbellpedia Best 11. Type SC, space your name, space location, space your answer to 33121 for a chance to win fabulous prizes for the week.
The new Cowbell Choco formula has been stolen. Get it back at all costs. Tasting new Cowbell Choco gives you the get up and go to be at the top of your game. Now with Vitality Plus Iron. New great tasting Cowbell Choco, a creamy chocolatey drink that helps give energy to get up and go.
Hassana's story is quite unique. Why? Because her mother was willing to sacrifice anything and everything to give her children the best shot at life. The result of the sacrifice is a success story of this Ota Total Academy student. Welcome to Hassana's world.
We agreed that she should be at home with them. It was a very tough decision. And she's been around them, teaching them, from childhood.
We study and play together. She's friendly and accommodating. Her best subject is also mathematics, but she's not as good as I am.
When I come back from work, they scramble around my newspaper. So, and they take note of everything.
I used to take my children. That's cool. If we have to take after anybody, you should take after Asano.
They had also dominated the math scene for some time. It's like a big competition between Asano as a girl and other boys in the class.
We were unable to solve a particular logarithm question that day. Almost all of us in the hostel were cracking our heads because of this question. Could you believe that Asano came back that day and she was giving the question? She just said, this question is not correct.
I started preparing her for competition when she was in GS2 and preparing her for NASMAC. And when she got to GS3, she wrote the first stage and she came fourth in junior category.
And we said, okay, that's not too bad. We could try for the senior, and here we are.
The night before, I texted my dad that is he around Ikeja, that I needed to share my feelings with him.
He went. From there, he called me that I should speak with her. Okay, that's not any problem. She said she's scared that she can't cope. People are not take it easy.
When I didn't just not qualify for the final stage, I test the school, the parents and the well-wishers. They were very, very excited.
That was a period of great belief.
I was so happy when she qualified for the finals, and I hope to see her be the champion.
She's my friend, and I think since we received the same level of preparation, I wish her the best in the finals.
I want to see her on that big board outside at that Songo Road.
And last, but definitely not the least, is Taiwo from the Ambassadors College, Otta. Now, she's been described as reserved, mild, and has an unquenchable thirst and appetite for knowledge. A pride to her parents and her school, Taiwo has shown more than once that she's in this competition to win.
I discovered my flair for mathematics when I was in junior school, GS1. And my best part of mathematics is number basis.
She's hardworking. She's the type that you see all of us at home. She will sit down there reading papers, working on her mathematics.
There was a day I served her food. I expected her to eat the food on time. She carried book. I have to tell her that why can't you go and carry encyclopedia?
There was a time we were at home, had the fight. I lost me washing my clothes, and she picked my clothes and shit on the sand.
She's more or less the teacher at home. Usually when I try to help the other daughter, if I run into a problem, we call Taiwo.
He loved chemistry and maths, and that's why he was one of those that supported me when I was developing my love for mathematics. He has also helped me in different ways, like downloading the Cowbellpedia app for me, and hiring teachers to help me to improve my mathematics skills.
Most of the time, you see Taiwo reading novels, so you wonder when she has time to go through her mathematics and other subjects.
She won a prize at the Team Masters Spelling Bee. She won first prize, first position national.
She's also very vast. Current affairs, topics on BBC.
When I'm not solving maths, I like spending my time in the library, reading novels and magazines.
She might be annoying sometimes, but we've been friends for over 5 years. We are Cowbell buddies.
Many people called me, even people from this area. They called me. I saw your daughter on television, so I was happy.
It's really a thing of joy for me because knowing that my daughter is one of those students there.
When we got to semi-finals, it was the champions against champions of the cup on that particular show. Even though I qualified as with the last position, I was calm enough to know that I have to qualify to the finals.
She has a very good chance of being number one at the Cowbellpedia. So if she sets her mind to do anything, she goes all out for it.
She has the spirit of winning inside her. Her determination is so strong. So I'm 98%, even 100% sure that she's going to make it.
You know, the last year winner, I saw it. As I saw it, you wrote the champions of something. So I just saw it. I said, my daughter is going to be the next one.
Instantly dissolving cowbell milk is both delicious and nutritious. It promotes good health and vitality. Cowbell milk has a blend of the important vitamins which we call Vita-Rich. A, C, D, E and K. Plus vitamin B9, which helps with brain development. We've also got a deliciously creamy new formula that dissolves instantly. Cowbell, now deliciously creamy.
We've seen and heard about our 12 finalists. Between them all, laurels have been won and records have been broken. 8.5 million naira is at stake, and that's the cash prize between the students and their teachers. But the question is, who will take the lion's share in the junior and senior category? Who will be crowned the undisputed mathematical champion in the junior and senior category? Join me same time, same station next week right here on the 2016 Cowbellpedia Mathematics Quiz Competition, The Finals. I am Oscar, your quiz master. And before I go, I want to say a big thank you to our good friends at Promasidor, the makers of Cowbell Our Milk, and of course to our friends at NECO for endorsing Cowbellpedia. I am Oscar, your quiz master. See you next week. The area of a square is 225 meters square.
60 meters.
Correct. The perimeter of a rectangle field is 24 centimeters.
32 centimeters square.
Correct. Chike's monthly salary is 500 naira.
100 naira.
Correct. A box contains 200 mangoes, of which 60 are bad.
140.
Incorrect. Find the least number by which 72 must be multiplied. 2. Correct. If A is 2B is minus 3, find the value of A
10.
minus. Correct. Express 3 over 8
3B plus 5 over AB.
Correct. Find the value of P if P is
8.
Correct. If X is equals to 100 divided by Y squared, find the positive value.
2.
Correct. If X plus Y plus Z is 180 degrees and X
110.
Correct. Find the LCM of 16 and 24.
8.
Incorrect. Each exterior angle of a regular hexagon
60 degrees.
Correct. Make X the subject of the formula. V is equal to
2V over H.
Correct. Convert 500
5.
milligrams. Incorrect. Convert 1,001 base 2 to base 10.
9.
Correct. What is the probability of having the same numbers when two dice are thrown?
6.
Correct. If 2x minus 3 divided by 5 is 5, what is x?
14.
Correct.